Quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. What is the definition of the quadratic equation and standard form of the quadratic equation? Hmm? Standard form of equation. Standard form of quadratic equation. In this chapter, we are learning about quadratic equation. So, a quadratic equation in the variable x is an equation of the form. Here the equation is there. Yes or no? Here the. But in the which variable? X variable. Yes or no? See, one more time I'll read. A quadratic equation in the variable x is an equation of form. Clear? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. What? Yes. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Where a comma b comma c are real numbers and a not equal to 0. I told already. Where a comma b comma c are a real number, and one more condition is there, a not equal to 0. Yes or no? If any case a equal to 0, that the time the coefficient of the x square, the total, the, the complete this term becomes a 0. Huh? It becomes a convert into, yes. So that is the condition, a not equal to 0. If a equal to 0, it reduces the two linear equation bx plus c is equal to 0. Get the point? If any case a equal to 0, it reduces to, it reduces. Why? Because in a starting initially it is a quadratic equation. When a equal to 0, it becomes, it means it reduces the two linear equation bx plus c is equal to 0. Clear? Roots, solutions of equation. What? Roots, solutions of equation. We know, we take any quadratic equation, it has roots. We can call it the roots or solutions. Whatever, both are the correct only. Clear? A real number alpha. What? A real number alpha is called a root. We can call it a root or solution of a ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 if it satisfies. Listen, a real number alpha is called a root. Here the alpha is a root where alpha is equal to any real value. Yes or no? Yeah. It satisfies a alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0. Clear? The roots of the quadratic equation are exactly the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Here the roots of the quadratic equation. Here the what? Equation. What? Equation. The roots of the quadratic equation are exactly the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. Here the zeros equal to the zeros of the quadratic equation equal to, it means we can say that it means equal to the zeros of the quadratic polynomial p of x. Here the function in the x, so we wrote x here, s in the bracket. P of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Done? You have any doubt in these two? Clear? Identifying quadratic equation. How we identifying the quadratic equation? In a examination or in a test, they will give the number of the equations. How we identify this one is a quadratic equation, this one is not a quadratic equation? How we decide? Yes or no? Go with the degree only. No, there is this criteria to identify quadratic equation. We must follow the some steps to identify quadratic equations. Clear? What are they? We'll see. Polynomial degree condition. The first one is what? Polynomial degree condition. After simplifying the both the sides completely, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. After simplifying both the sides completely, the maximum power of the variable x, the maximum power of the variable x of x, we can call it, no problem. Here the x means variable only. The maximum power of the variable x must be the exactly 2. Getting the point here? The maximum power, here the maximum power we can sometimes call it the degree, yes or no, of the variable x must be the exact 2, not x power, yes or no. The complete sentence gives the complete meaning. Clear? Hmm? The maximum power of the variable x must be the exactly 2. Clear? Non-zero leading coefficient. What? See, n-zero coefficient of x square is non-zero. We discussed it before in a before slide. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is non-zero. A not equal to 0. Coefficients b and c can be 0. No problem. Yes or no? Ax square plus bx plus c is there. Then b may be 0. It becomes a ax square plus c only. B equal to 0, C equal to also 0, then AX square only there. Yes or no? What left? AX square only left. Yes or no? Multiply with 0 with any number, then it gives 0 only. Clear? Exponent regularity. What is meant by the exponent regularity? Variable powers. What? Variable powers must be the non-negative integers. There is a third point. Get the point? Yes sir. There is a certain principles. It means certain steps involved to identify quadratic equation. Clear? Exponent regularity. Variable power. X mean here the variable means x. X minus 2, x power of minus 2 minus never like that. Yes or no? Variable powers must be a non-negative. Expressions containing, see, root x or 1 by x terms are not quadratic equations. Clear? Clear or not? Expressions containing root x or 1 by x terms not quadratic equations. Simplification priority. What? Simplification priority. Always expand brackets and eliminate fractions first. Clear? First we have to solve brackets. Clear? Then eliminate the fractions. First see. Always expand brackets. Here the x plus 1 whole square is there. We have to expand. How? This is in the form of a plus b whole square. X square plus 1 plus 2x only. Clear? Hmm. Sometimes that equation contains in the fractions. We have to solve those fractions. Sure? You have any doubt? See. How we find the roots or solutions of the quadratic equation? What are the methods we have? Okay, what is a suitable method? Clear? See, factorization. What? Factorization. Splitting the middle term. What? Whenever we have to find solution or roots of the quadratic equation, we must follow the some methods. One of the method is factorization. In the factorization, there is a process. What is the first step involved in that factorization method? Yes, splitting the middle term. How is splitting the middle term? What is the criteria here? The we must follow to split the middle term.
The product of the first and last number
Yes.
should be right and
Okay, no problem. I know. Clear? See, to solve ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, split coefficient b into the two numbers p and q such that here the coefficient b, yes or no? The coefficient of the x is equal to here b only. That b, split coefficient b into the two numbers p and q. Clear? P plus q must be equal to what? B. Here the B. Yes or no? P plus Q equal to B. Sometimes we go with the negative also, no problem. But must we get to B only. Here the P into Q. P into Q must be equal to A into C. Yes or no? Clear? Rewrite, rewrite the middle term Bx as the Bx. This term you have to rewrite. That's the time how it's convert ax square plus px plus qx. Yes or no? That b term. What? That bx term. Write in the form of px plus qx. And group terms to factorize into linear components. Sir, group terms to factorize into the linear components. Zero product property. What is meant by the zero product property? We have quadratic equation. What we have? Quadratic equation. There is a possibility to write or express the equation a product of form of the linear factors. We can get the roots as that. For example, x square plus 4x plus 4. Yes or no? Yes or no? Clear? X square plus 4x plus 4. It is a which identity? X plus 2 a plus b whole square only. Yes or no? A plus b whole square equal to this one. Clear? Clear or not? Hmm? X square plus 4x plus 4. That is, this is the quadratic equation. Using, for example, this is in the x plus 2 whole square. A plus b whole square identity. Clear? Now tell me, we can write like x plus 2 into x plus 2. You can write x plus 2 whole square means x plus 2 into x plus 2 only. Clear or not? Now tell me, it is in the linear form or not? Yes or no? This is a linear format or not? See, zero product property. Express the equation. This is the equation. Clear? Now express the equation in a product form of linear factors. These are the product form of linear factors. Px plus q into rx plus 2. Clear? You have any doubt? This is a factorization method. Hmm? Splitting the middle term. This one zero productive property. Method 2. What? Method 2. Completing the square. What? Yes. Completing the square. Step 1. Normalize. Divide the entire equation by coefficient a to make coefficient of x square equal to 1. I'll explain. No problem. Hmm? Divide the entire equation by coefficient a to a, make coefficient of x square equal to 1. For example, 4x square, we can write any quadratic equation, no problem. Okay, 3x plus 4, 4x square plus 3x plus 4. See, step 1, normalize. How we do normalize? Divide the entire equation, this entire equation, by coefficient a. Coefficient a. We don't know here the what is the a value? 4 only. Ax square bx plus c. Here the a. Yes or no? To make coefficient of x square to a 1. See, divide by 4. Here also divide by 4. Here also divide by 4. It becomes a 1 only or not? Yes or no? Quotient of x square becomes a 1 or not? Then the quadratic equation looks like this. That is the first step in a completing the square method. What is the next step? Step 2. Add term. Add term. Not that much of the important this method, but we can go with the first method. Clear? Hmm. Shift constant terms and add the b square by 2a to both the sides. See, look here the x square 3x by 4 plus 4 by 4 means 1 only is equal to 0. What is the second step? Shift the constant term. This is a constant term or not? Shift to. We shift
minus
it. It becomes a minus 1. Hmm? And add b square by 2a to both the sides. Here the no one. What we add to the both the sides?
b square plus
B square
by 2.
by 2a. This is the b. 3 square by 3 square by
1, 2,
2 into 1. A is 1 only here. Yes or no? Hmm? Hmm. Step 3. Solve the square. Contract left side to perfect square identity. Solve square. Contract left side. This is the left side. Clear? To perfect square identity. A minus b whole square maybe sometimes a plus b whole square maybe like this. Clear? This method is that much not important, but you have to learn. Sometimes you can go like this man also. See the quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. The general formula of the quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation general format. This is a quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Universal formula derived directly via completing the square method. Listen. Sometimes there is a possibility to split the middle term, but sometimes not. In some cases only. That's the time how we find the solutions of the quadratic equation using this formula. This formula we can use this formula always, no problem. Clear? Hmm? We can use this formula always to find solution or roots of the quadratic equation. What is the formula? Tell me once.
X equals minus b plus or minus under root a square minus b square minus 4ac by 2.
Yes, exactly. X is equal to minus b plus or minus root over under root, we call it, no problem. B square minus 4ac by 2a. Yes or no? See, this is the only one formula. Finding roots, that the time this formula we can write into 2 minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. And what is the second root?
Minus b plus
Minus. Already plus done.
minus
Minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Give me 1 sec. Then find the next root. What is the formula? Minus b minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Getting the point? Here the plus or minus is there.
first time you told minus.
Okay, what happened? See, here the minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. X is equal to minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Clear? Now minus. Nothing changes. Remains same. Key operational guidelines. Applicable condition. Here you must follow the some condition. What are they? Roots exist in a real numbers only when the discriminant b square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. And the time it's this formula we can use. And the time you can use
When discriminant b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to
0. Yes sir, no? Roots exist in a real numbers. How roots exist? In a real numbers. That's the time only we have to find roots. No roots exist, how we find? Yes or no? In a real numbers. Sometimes roots in a imaginary numbers also. Roots exist in a real numbers here. Only when discriminant. There is a formula for the discriminant. What is the discriminant formula? Yes, we denote with the letter capital D. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. Clear? See, in a quadratic equation, we know b value and a value and c value. You substitute the each value in this equation, then you will get some value. That value must be the greater than or equal to 0. That the time you have used this formula.
First
You have to
check.
check yes or no. First you have to check with this formula. Then you will understand what is the value you got. It's a plus 0 or plus or minus. Plus you can use, and 0 you can use, but minus you can't. Clear?
minus if you have to find two solutions.
Not exist. I'll tell. Okay. Clear? Minus roots is there, but not a discriminant minus. Minus roots may be existed. Yes or no? Minus roots. -3, -4, whatever. But minus discriminant never existed, but in imaginary numbers. The two roots. What are the two roots? Alpha and beta. Alpha is equal to minus b plus root d. Discriminant. But simply, we know one of the root is the minus b plus or plus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. One of the other root is minus b minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. We can write simply under d only. Under root d only. Clear? Any doubt you have in this topic? You have any doubt, you can ask. See, always write the given equation in a standard form first to correctly extract signs of a and b and c. What is the point here? Note point. Always write the given equation in a standard form first to correctly extract signs of a and b and c. Sometimes 4x minus 2x square plus 3. This is in the not a standard form. You have to write minus 2x square plus 4x plus 3. Clear? Plus 3. Here the minus a minus b plus c also plus. The expression d. Yes or no? B square minus 4a. Simple. We can write simple words. D means discriminant. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. Is called the what we call discriminant. Discriminant. It dictates root behavior without full evaluation. Clear? How it helps? For example, substitute all the values in this equation. You got some value. That value positive existed roots is equal to 0. Roots existed. Are you listening or not? Sure. One more time tell. I'll listen carefully. You listen carefully. Here the how it helps dictates the roots behavior without full evaluation. Now tell me discriminant equal to 0. What type of the roots exist? Real roots only. I'm asking about the distinct real roots or equal roots or not exist. Equal? 100% sure?
Equal to 0.
Yeah. So you have that much confusion you have. So you listen carefully, okay? Is it discriminant is equal to 0? It means equal roots only. But you have thorough with it. You need to thorough in this. Equal only. D greater than 0. Here D discriminant positive. Two distinct real roots. Two distinct real roots. What is meant by two distinct real roots? Two different values. 2, 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. And roots formula. What is the formula for roots? X is equal to minus b plus or minus root over d by 2a. Intersects x-axis at two distinct point. It has a two roots. So it intersects two distinct points. D is equal to 0. It means D value 0. After simplify d, then what value you got? 0 1. 2 equal real roots. Here the 2 equal real roots. Coincident. X is equal to minus b by 2a. Simply. X is equal to minus b by 2a. In this scenario, in this case, when you have to find roots, so use this formula. But here you go with this simple formula. No problem. Because here the two roots. Those two roots are the same also. In the quadratic equation, you know b value or not? In the quadratic equation, you know a value or not? Substitute those values, then you'll get. There is a possibility.
First we have to check with discriminant.
Yes,
If
yes,
it's equal, we have to use this one.
yes. Touches x-axis at exactly 1 point. What? It has only one. Two roots, but same roots. Touches x-axis. This is a graph. This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. In the case of the d greater than 0, it intersects x-axis at two distinct points. Maybe like this one and this one. Maybe sometimes this one. Like no problem. Yeah, touches x-axis at exactly 1 point. Like 1 point. Yes or no? Only 1 point only. Okay. D less than 0. D less than the 0 means negative. No real roots. No real roots. No real root means there is a no roots. Not mean that no roots. No real roots. But there is a imaginary roots. There is a imaginary roots in the form of a plus ib. A format of the roots. Ax plus ib. A plus ib. What is the format of the imaginary roots? Ax plus ib. You can write a plus ib also, no problem. Here the b we know that is generally constant. Here the a is a constant. Here the x is a variable. I is the imaginary value. Some imaginary value. Clear? Have doubt in that? Parabola and x intercepts. Geometrical interpretation. What? Geometrical interpretation. Parabola and x intercepts. The graph of polynomial y ax square plus bx plus c forms a u-shaped curve called the parabola. This is the yes or no? The parabola. What we call it? Parabola. The graph of a polynomial. This is the graph of what? Polynomial. Ax square, that polynomial in the form of ax square plus bx plus c forms a u-shaped curve. U-shaped curve called the parabola. Curve opens. This is curve closed or open? Open. Open. Yes or no? Clear? Yes. Open. If a greater than the 0, when the time it opens? No. See. Curve open upwards only. If a greater than 0 and downwards if a less than 0. Same. In the see here. This is a curve. Parabola. Now you can take one more. This is a one more curve. Yes or no? This is a one more curve. Here the a less than 0 downwards. The parabola is downwards. In this upwards. Condition
A greater than C.
clear? The x coordinates of the points where the parabola crossed the x-axis are the real roots of the quadratic equation. The x coordinates of the points. This is the x-axis. These are the x coordinates.
Yes.
This one and this one. Where parabola crossed. Here the cross. Here also crossed or not?
Yes.
Where parabola crosses x-axis. This is the x-axis. Are the real roots. These are the real roots of the quadratic equation of given quadratic equation.
Yes.
See, roots and quotients. Roots and
Coefficients.
roots and coefficients. If alpha and beta are the roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, what? Alpha and beta. We don't know exactly value of alpha and beta. We consider given quadratic equation has a roots. Those roots are the alpha, one of them, and second one is beta. That's the time. If alpha and beta are the roots of the ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, sum of the roots.
Minus B by.
Yes, sum of the roots means one of the root is alpha, another root is the beta. Sum means alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Yes or no? You are adding the roots. You are adding the two roots, getting the certain value. That value must be equal to the minus b by a. In the same way, you have two roots, alpha and beta. You multiply alpha into beta. The product of the alpha and beta will get one value. That value is must be equal to the c by a. Clear? So, some of the roots come first. Continue we can.
Minus
Product of the roots
C by A.
c by a, alpha into beta
Yes.
c by a, forming an equation from a roots. For example, in a question, they gave roots. How we find, how we form quadratic equation? There is a formula. What is that formula? For example, they gave alpha is a one of the root and beta is a one of the root of a certain quadratic equation. How we know that quadratic equation? With the help of this formula. If sum s is equal to alpha plus beta, capital S is equal to, we can consider as a alpha plus beta, and product P, product capital P or small p, go with no problem. Alpha beta are given. The quadratic equation is constructed. We can substitute these values. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. That the time will get quadratic equation. S means here the alpha plus beta sum, and P means product alpha beta. We can go with this one or this one, no problem. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta equal to 0. This is the formula for what? Form, yes, forming a quadratic equation from given roots.
Is equals to 0.
Mhm.
Is equals to 0.
Yeah. Here the equation means it must be equal to 0. Quadratic equation. So that is the reason we must maintain equal to 0. Keep clear?
Yes.
Clear.
Yes.
If alpha and beta roots of the x square plus bx plus c, sum of the roots. Sum of the roots must be equal to the minus b by a, and product of the roots must be equal to the c by a. Forming an equation from the roots. In a question they gave the roots of a equation. We don't know the equation. How we find? With the help of this formula. One more time. Listen. Okay. Same thing. Same thing. Some of them little new. We can discuss very fast. No problem. Why? Because we are well familiar with these things. Definition and standard form. Standard equation form. A quadratic equation in a variable x is a second degree polynomial equation expressed as a or quadratic equation in a variable x. Quadratic equation in a variable x is a second degree polynomial. What is the degree of this polynomial? Second degree. Equation express. How we express the equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. How we explain it? Expressed ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Equal to strict condition. What is the strict condition here? A comma b comma c belongs to rational number. Yes or no? It means a comma b comma c belongs to real numbers and a not equal to 0. Where a comma b comma c constants as well as the real numbers. But what is the strict condition? A not equal to 0. If a equal to 0, it reduces to a linear equation bx plus c. It is current. Anatomy and concept of roots. Coefficients. A where a is equal to coefficient of x square. Here the x square plus bx plus c is there. This a, yes or no? This a is a coefficient of x square. B, here this b, that b is a coefficient of x. C means, here the c means simply constant term. Value only. Definition of a root. What is meant by the definition of root? A real number alpha is called root or 0. You can call it the root or 0 or solution of a ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. If it satisfy, it must satisfy ax square, sorry, a alpha square plus b alpha square plus c is equal to 0. It satisfies. The quadratic equation has at most two real roots. How many roots it has? It has. If you take any type of the quadratic equation, it must have two roots at most. Factorization method. We know. Core objective. Express the quadratic polynomial x square plus bx plus c. Product of the two linear factors. We can write. Don't make noise. 2. Product of the two linear factors. This is a one linear factor. This is a one more linear factor. There is a possibility we have to write in the two linear. This is one linear. This is one more linear factor. Product of a two linear factors. Step 1. Product and sum rule. Compute the product A and C simply. This A and this C. Find two split numbers P and Q. Must be equal to the B. P plus Q is equal to B. P into Q equal to A into C. Important formulas. Okay. Completing square, we know, already discussed. This is not that much of the important, but you have to learn. Just simply divide the whole equation with a. It means coefficient of the x square simply. Then it's transpose or shift. Transpose the uh, constant terms. Constant terms. I transposed minus c by a. Clear? Plus c by is a transpose to that the side. Another side of the equal to. It becomes a minus c by a. Add the b by 2 a whole square to both the sides, completing the perfect square. This is a formula for finding the roots when the quadratic equation has existed real roots and equal roots. That's the time we have to use this formula. Clear? First root, just here the plus, here the minus, remains same. All the terms in the formula. You have to remember this formula. X is equal to minus alpha plus minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Simply the whole term we can d root d greater than 0 to real and distinct roots. They are d is equal to 0 to real and equal roots. Coincident. X is equal to minus b by 2a and minus b by 2a. D less than 0. No real roots. Maybe imaginary or complex roots. Imaginary, complex roots. No real value of the x exists. No real value of a x exists. Parabola, the graph of the quadratic equation we saw, or not? Yes, so we need to discuss here. Sum and product of the roots. Whenever we add the roots, then it must be equal to minus b by a. Coefficient of the x by coefficient of the x square. Coefficient of the x by coefficient of the x square. Simply minus b by a. Alpha plus beta. Alpha into beta. Product of the roots. C by a or constant term by coefficient of the x square. Absolute difference. What? Absolute difference. Modulus alpha minus beta. Modulus alpha minus beta is equal to root d by modulus a. No need, but just listen, okay? Forming equation from roots. Forming equation. How we form the quadratic equation? You knew beta, alpha, beta. We have only know alpha, beta. How we
Sum of
uh,
and the product of
zeros. Clear? This is the sum of the zeros. This is the product of the zeros. They give individually, no problem. They gave as a sum and product. That's the time there is a no problem. Just substitute those values in this formula, then you'll get. These are the important formulas in the chapter. You have to use this formula, these identities in your practice formulas, practice problems. In a practice problems, algebraic identities are there. Alpha square plus beta square. How can we write? Alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha square plus beta square, alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. We can derive. How we can derive? Alpha plus beta whole square, we can expand. How we can expand? Alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta plus 2 alpha beta cancel. There is remaining what terms are left? alpha square plus beta square only left. So alpha square plus beta square equal to alpha square plus beta square. Clear? Can I explain it? Huh? No need, or right? Yes. Alpha minus beta whole square. In the same way, alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta minus 4 alpha beta. There is a minus 4 alpha betas. We have plus 2 alpha betas. Minus 2 alpha betas plus 2 alpha betas cancel. There is a minus 2 alpha beta only. Then you expand alpha minus beta whole square, then you get same answer here also. Alpha cube beta cube in the same sense. Alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Alpha cube minus beta cube we can write like this. You multiply alpha minus beta into alpha plus beta whole square minus alpha beta, then you will get alpha cube minus beta cube. Clear? First you have to expand. Alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta. Minus 2 alpha beta plus 2 alpha beta cancel. There is a plus alpha beta only. Alpha square plus beta square plus alpha beta. Now multiply with alpha minus beta. Then alpha cube minus beta cube. Okay. Reciprocals and ratios. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta after LCM alpha plus beta by alpha beta. Simply. Clear? Reciprocals and ratios. This one alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. That's the time alpha plus beta whole square by whole square minus 2 alpha beta by alpha beta. Clear? Clear? This one.
This will come as alpha square plus beta square after
Simplify? Yeah, yes. See, alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta. Simply we can write alpha square plus beta square by alpha beta. Same thing. Clear or not? Rational quotient analysis. You know, d is equal to b square minus d is equal to 0, b square minus 4 is equal to 4ac is equal to 0, b square is equal to 4ac. D greater than 0 and perfect square. Roots are the real and rational and unequal. Real and rational and unequal. D greater than 0 and not a perfect square. Identity, perfect square. Yes or no? Yeah, in this case, not perfect square. D is not a perfect square. Roots are the real. Here the real roots, but not a rational, irrational. Conjugate pairs. B plus or minus root q like this. Conjugate pairs. One more point you have to add in your notes. When roots are the specified to be a equal, alpha is equal to beta. In a working problems, these formulas may be used. In a working problem, in a quadratic equation chapter, there is some working problem. You have to solve those questions. We have must idea about these formulas.
all this formulas after.
Yes, no more doubt in that. See, speed and stream. Boat speed in the still water is equal to x kilometer per hour. In still water, yes or no? No flow. Boat speed in a still water. We can take one pond or yes or no? In that water still only, stationary only. Yes or no? Travel in that water maintain some speed. X kilometer per hour. Stream speed. Sometimes stream flowing water. Stream has some speed. Y kilometer per hour. Upstream speed. x minus y kilometer per hour. Upstream speed and downstream speed x plus y kilometer per hour. I'll simple explain you simply. See, this is the some water body. Yes or no? Clear or not? This board is there. This board moves with speed. We don't know x kilometer per hour. Here the water is still or not? Stationary, not flowing. Yes or no? X kilometer, 7 kilometer per hour. In a 2 kilometer time period, it can 14. Clear? Now, second one. The water flows like water flows with a certain speed or not? This yes or no? This water flows. It means the stream flows. Stream. The stream has speed or not? Y kilometer. Y kilometer. See, we are moving and stream also moving on our direction. We are moving in this direction. We are moving in this direction. Stream also moving in this direction. It means same direction. That the time adding the speed or not? Why? Because stream also has a speed. We are also going at a certain speed. That the time the downstream speed. This is a downstream speed. X plus y. This is x. This is y. Totally the speed of the that the time x plus y kilometer per hour. Clear? Second, opposite case. The stream flows this direction. Yes or no? The boat travels like this, opposite direction. The speed of the boat upstream x minus y. This is x speed, the speed of the boat, and y is the speed of stream. You subtract the x minus y, then you'll get upstream speed. Upstream speed. One more formula. Time. Simply, speed is equal to distance by time. Clear or not? Distance by time or not? Speed is equal to distance by time only. We have to find time, then distance by speed. We have to find distance. D is equal to speed into time. Done? If a person or pipe complete work in X hours, yes or no? For example, one person is there. That person complete this piece of work within a 20 days. How much work he done? He done in a one day. How we have to find? If a person or pipe completes the work in a X hours, go with the hours or days, no problem. Here the on construction. Yes or no? In this one person engaged with this construction. Simply, this is a wall. Okay. This man can build this complete wall within a 20 days. Yes or no? How much work he was done in a single day? How you know? How to find? Yes, exact. This is 20. Okay. 1 by 20. Work in a 1 hour means 1 by x. Work in a 1 day means total time by 1 by total time. Combined work rate equation. There is one more person is there. Yes or no? He can complete the 20 days. He can complete the 10 days. Both the persons complete in how many days? 1 by x1. It means 1 by 10, 1 by 20 plus. Get total. Clear? Clear or not? Tell me. Geometry. We know Pythagoras theorem. Side square plus side square is equal to hypotenuse square. Simply. Yes or no? In a right angle triangle. In a right angle triangle. Clear? This is the hypotenuse. H. Clear? This is the base. This is the perpendicular. We can call it the height, no problem. Perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. Clear? Clear or not? Listen carefully. Consecutive numbers. What is meant by the consecutive numbers? Consecutive numbers. Consecutive numbers, one after another. Immediately, same, immediately. No more distance between of them. In the case of the numbers, in the case of the anything. For example, 2, what is the consecutive number of the 2? 3 only. What is the consecutive number of the 3? 4. These are the consecutive numbers. Clear? What is the general formula of the consecutive numbers? General formula. Yes. X plus 1 and x plus 2. This is the general formula of the consecutive numbers. For example, you can take 10 as the 10 is x is equal to 10, then 10, 11, 12. Clear? Even and odd. Even x. X. For example, x is equal to 2. 2 plus 1. X is a even. Converting into odd. X is equal to 3. X plus 1. Even 4. X for what? Odd. Odd. X plus 1 for even. For example, here the x plus 1 for what? Even. For example, here taking the 8. 8 plus 1, 9 only. That's the time it's not satisfied. It's not satisfied. Here the one condition is there. X must be the even only or odd only. We have to find, they are asking to consecutive even numbers. We must consider x is equal to odd only. Yes or no? X1 odd, 1 plus 1. 3, 3 plus 1. This is x plus 2. Clear? Sure? These are the very, very important formulas. Recall. Standard form. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, a not equal to 0. Discriminant. D is equal to b square minus 4ac. Quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. This is a quadratic formula. This is a standard form. Never confused. These are the similar things. Quadratic formula is a quadratic standard form. Equal roots. D is equal to 0. Sum and product. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Alpha beta is equal to c by a. Constructing equation. X square minus sum. X plus product. Simply. X square minus alpha plus beta x plus alpha beta. Very important.
We can keep the back.
Front of the alpha plus beta or the after alpha plus beta, no problem. But must be kept. Clear? Any doubt here? This is a totally concept of quadratic equation. Only concept. Sir, no. Only total are the only concept of the quadratic equation. Important formulas, important equations, important concept, important points.